Okay, then, our next story. You know, a mandatory drug testing refers to the systemic process of testing individuals for the presence of illicit substances as a prerequisite for the employment, school attendance, or participation in sports. No, the exercise is carried out in many countries around the world, we can tell you. So the federal government is set to introduce the compulsory drug testing for undergraduates. The Ministry of Education, in conjunction with the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, have agreed to start the process for students in tertiary institutions across the country. The chairman of the NDLEA, retired Brigadier General Buba Marwa, says, quote him, "Drug abuse among students posed a national security." End quote.
Yeah, it's a national security issue.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of these young people, that's where their characters are formed. That's where it's in school. Tertiary institution is where some students first experience what it means to be free.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, okay, somebody who had always lived...
Freedom to be you.
Yeah, to be who you are.
Yeah.
Someone who had always been under his parents, he cannot go out unless they know where he's going, you know. Suddenly he's in school on his own.
On his own.
Decides.
Takes his decisions.
Takes his decisions without asking anyone whether it makes sense or not.
Yeah.
He joins bad company, the kind of people that he cannot bring to his father's house. In school, he brings them to his room. They learn to do things together. They go out. They go out to party and take to drugs. We must do whatever it takes to reduce the incidence of illicit drug use amongst our young people.
And
but once they get so used to it,
add substance abuse.
That's why I say illicit drug use.
Drugs, substance. You know, when you say illicit drugs,
yes,
the mind of the everyday Nigerian will go to Igbo, Indian hemp, and stuff. But they abuse all sorts.
You are right.
All sorts.
You are right. Even dumb law solution.
So many
people,
all sorts.
Yes.
And they sniff terrible things.
So
printable things.
The point, let's go back to what you were saying. The point is, Marwa and his team, they are doing a good job.
Oh, yeah. On
a larger scale. But from infancy, we must defeat illicit drug use. This is my opinion. If we don't do that, they get so used to it that you cannot take it off them. If you are a smoker, your parents discover early. They will make moves to make sure that they relieve you of it. But if you have gone too deep into it, because these things are very addictive.
Oh, yeah.
Once you get too deep into it, it becomes a problem. Try to get a man, a chain smoker, to give it up. Even at the risk of losing his life, he will still want to smoke.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of schools, I know some schools, for example, where they will test you as you are entering the school premises.
From the gate.
Yes, they take you straight.
Some are kicking against it at some point.
They take you straight. The Redeemed Churches University in Ede, for example, they take your word straight to the sick bay. You will test him for his urine to know whether he has, whether he's guilty of substance use and all that.
System, yeah.
And I remember a case of some boys who had just finished their exam and they went into town to smoke and all that. As they were coming, sneaking back into the campus, they took them straight to the sick bay. They were denied their certificate that year.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is what the school has made it clear that, look, we have zero tolerance for drug use, drug abuse. So anyone sending his child to that school will tell him, look, you must never be in a situation in which you are caught abusing substance, because you will lose your admission straight away. You'll be sent home, and your parents will be put to shame. Because before sending you packing, they will invite your parent.
Oh, yeah.
So your parents will see why this is done.
Come and see you, come and hear.
I believe that even political leaders, those who want to contest elections, this should be extended to them too.
Oh, yeah.
Let's know whether these people are drug addicts and all that, so that when they get into office, we won't now be wondering whether their actions were instigated by the fact that they are just smoking their hemp. You know, so it should be extended, not just, I know that Marwa suggested it some time ago.
Yeah.
I think Marwa deserves our support. Senators, governors, House of Reps members, none of them should be substance abusers. And there should be routine checks to determine whether they are also they also take it. We need people with clear heads, people with their sanities firmly in place to run our country.
Doctor, when I started broadcasting in, please don't think I'm trying to intimidate you. In 1974, the late Ishola Folonshaw was my second controller of programs. I used to smoke. A man got into the studio, sniffed cigarette, and sent me out. That was the Radio Nigeria, and I gave up smoking on Friday, April 11, 1980. I have not smoked ever since. I don't need
That's a good one.
I don't know.
The issue is now even so alarming. You know, before I came into the studio, I got a statement from the NDLEA. The founder, the ones that they refer to as General Overseer of a church here in Lagos, who has been on the run for about 2 years for inter-boundary drug trade, was caught last week. A General Overseer.
G.O.
Yes, G.O. So that's how bad it is now. You know, for us to have had years back a 14.4% prevalence of drug abuse, substance abuse is huge. Meaning that at the time we had over 14.3 million Nigerians abusing.
To think that a few years back we were just a transit center. Today we have become.
You know, it's even so bad.
Yeah.
It has degenerated so much now that about 2 weeks ago, 2 northern states banned students in secondary schools from having what they call end of year, when they finish their
sign out.
Yes, that's the language, sign out.
Yeah.
They banned the sign out. Because once these students go out for this sign out, which in the first place they used to hold on the school premises, but which schools now said, no, you can't do. They now take it out. That even the ones that they do outside of the school, secondary school, they should stop it, because that's what they do there. Secondary school. And that's why
they will be signing in northern Nigeria. They will be signing on top of the breasts of female students.
Yeah. After taking some good substance.
Remember, former President Obasanjo had a running battle with a top flight politician from one of the neighboring states here. You know, remember?
So it's good. It's a good fight. Yes, over this matter. That's why I said what he has talked about, it should cut across. It shouldn't be for people entering into university. Even secondary school students now need that. Politicians. Some states have agreed that once they pick their nominees for positions, they should go through screening. Because this is important. It's important. And once we lose this battle, then we are gone.
Yes.
Because at this level now, if we cannot control it, we have moved from being a transit point to people who actually trade in it, and then the level of abuse.
Note that sports made a big show of it when that great sprinter, you remember, the Canadian sprinter,
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson had problems with drug enhancement.
Performance enhancement.
Performance enhancement,
yes.
you know. So
Steroids. Anabolic steroids.
yes, yes.
And it's part of it. I was told of a secondary school where there is a particular chap that is always leading in their sports.
Okay.
It could be relay, the 100 meters dash. He's always the one that the house will give it to. Just one tablet of tramadol, and it's good to go. So that's why we should not even wait to the university level. Even at the secondary school level, we should start checking these things. It's very important.
From here, we
it's
can
not a
say,
big deal to children anymore.
Yes.
To smoke
No,
in their
time is of the essence. Time is of the essence.
You need to move quickly.
Okay.